I'm ready. I'm in it.
What's up, everybody? This is the Crowded Room Podcast with Alex and Jer. Tonight we got Karm and Chad with us.
Hello.
And Karm just had us cracking up over something. I won't say what. Anyways.
Squash flash.
What's up, guys?
What's
that
up?
much, eh?
What's
Thank
up? What's up?
I hope everybody's having a great week. I hope you guys all had a really blessed Easter time. What did you guys do?
Yeah. Well, I hid eggs for my little girl.
Awesome.
She loved finding them. She doesn't eat the candy, but she loves finding them. And so now we just put the candy back into the little eggs and hide them every day.
That's perfect.
And she goes and finds them all over
They
again.
love it.
She
Like
doesn't
little Kinder
understand what's going on. She's just like, oh, egg.
Yeah.
And she takes the candy and puts it in her basket and just forgets about it.
You should replace those with real eggs. And when she cracks
Real
them
eggs?
open,
No.
see how that goes.
No, she doesn't care about the egg. She wants the candy.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
And then she loved it at Halloween. She would go door to door and get the candy and just put it in her basket and forget about it. She doesn't open it up and eat it or anything.
It's just acquiring it. That's fun.
She loves.
It's like acquiring wealth, like these shiny.
It's interesting what we teach them at a young age, then, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, because she never eats we never give her
Candy's
candy.
not the object then.
But she
It's
just
the
really
stuff.
likes to collect it.
So maybe she'll be good at saving
gonna be a
money then
hoarder.
too.
Yeah, she likes to
She'll
collect money.
collect money and not spend it. That'll be
That's
good.
right.
That's
Yeah,
a good
she's
quality,
she's
right?
Gonna be, that's a very good quality, absolutely.
But she's not even 3 yet. So she doesn't really understand anything going. We're doing it for pictures and family.
It's awesome.
and stuff,
That
yeah.
foraging.
How many kids do you have?
One
Oh, perfect.
kid.
And she's how old? 3 years?
She's gonna be 3 in July.
Really cool, man.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah, so she's just starting to talk. She can do
communicato.
full sentences now,
Oh, that's great.
and actually tell you what she wants and stuff. But it's a lot of crying.
Yeah.
It's a lot of crying for what she wants.
So is it true about this terrible twos I hear about? I don't have
Oh yeah, I mean, it's like the middle of 2s is where it gets bad. Up until she could talk, it was a lot of just baby stuff.
Yeah.
And now that she can kind of express her
Her
displeasure with stuff,
Her displeasure.
yeah. Now it's getting really crybaby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think crying is the first thing the first thing when a child, anyone learns, manipulation, right?
Yeah.
So that's how children form manipulation is
There's
through
a lot
crying.
of, I don't want that.
Yeah, that's
I
the first
don't-
thing we learn
Yeah.
as a human being is how to manipulate.
Yeah,
It's through this-
if
through
she
crying.
needs a new diaper, she goes, I don't want diaper.
Yeah.
And
I
you're just
want
like,
it my way.
well, you need this. And then she'll scream,
Yeah.
I want mama to do it.
Yeah.
Oh.
And you're like,
Just,
well,
man,
I do too, little girl.
they're stubborn at that age, right? That's the idea.
Yeah.
It's a growth time where they're learning, like I said, manipulative
Yeah.
little attributes and shit.
It is. It's really eye-opening to see my own kind of stubbornness
In
her.
Right,
Yeah.
of course.
You're like, well, I don't want to do this either, so we're gonna have to see eye to eye here.
And Karm, how was your Easter weekend?
It was great. I'm.
Thank you
I
for
ate
asking.
grapes. I'm
Chief
I'm the
Karm.
master of my home and the familia.
Yeah.
And then my children punch me in the face and
Out of respect, though.
no.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's right. I made to do that when they were a baby. Encourage them.
They're just
to.
always
So
training.
grapes, and,
Yes, yeah.
grapes and punches is what you did for Easter.
Well, I relax and let them just run around and be wild and
How old are your youngest now?
do that.
He's got to be 10, almost 9.
He's 9, just turned
9,
9.
yeah. Do you do eggs and stuff still?
We do. They love that.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that's a natural thing. It's foraging, actually a natural thing. I see with
Gatherers.
the babies, yes, they are.
Yeah.
That's where they put everything in their mouth and they go and pick. And I think if you did find something genetically, it'd be like finding a blueberry patch. It's like life sustaining, right?
right.
Like wee, find the treasure.
We got to collect all this stuff. Yeah, it's rare.
Well,
Yeah.
it's like a treasure, right?
Yeah.
You save your life. You go and you pick it.
Right,
Yes.
yeah. And
Find
then
it.
to find the chocolate eggs, that's just insane. But yeah, it's hard to entertain when she's so young she doesn't even understand what the hell's going on. So you do it for your wife and you're like, okay, this is cute. She would
do it for the pictures.
She'd be fine without doing this today too.
Speaking of your wife, our one and only fan, shout out to
What-
Cass.
Do we have
Hopefully-
anyone watching?
I'm assuming she's watching.
3 people. Thank you, 3
Yeah,
people.
big time.
I just
Big
posted
shout
on
out to the
Facebook,
big
too.
3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We love you.
Yeah.
So, boys, we got a big topic I know everyone wants to talk about
What's this?
with our old boy Trudeau.
Very interesting. Yes, the piece of garbage.
For what?
Well,
What?
did you guys hear about how this week the lawsuit got filed against him?
Something about pedophiles or something? No.
So-
is that just conspiracies?
Okay, no. So he is not being taken to court himself. The Toronto Star is being taken to court because what happened was allegedly the RCMP gave the Toronto Star the information that Trudeau had kiddie porn on his computer.
That's what I saw.
And they never actually they get funded by taxpayer dollars. Like that's something that they have to report on essentially. So this guy's suing them for not reporting on it, and he seems to think that his because he essentially he had a source that like told him that this happened. So
Right.
like he swears that this source was legit and all this actually happened, and so he's suing the Toronto Star for not running the story about this.
Right. And there's like an old case about how he paid off some lady's family to quit talking about how he was banging a young chick when he was a teacher.
That's kind of a
Allegedly, don't sue me.
yeah. I was gonna say allegedly because we can't really prove that. If you look it up, it'll say we don't know why he left. He just like randomly left,
Right.
like in the middle of a semester he left, but no one says why. But anyone who was around or heard about that, they seem to have a story. Like that's where it
Right.
came from. The story came from somewhere.
It did, but listen to a interview with a Viva Fry. Anyone heard of them? Viva
No,
Fry.
did you say
Sounds
V
familiar,
for
but I don't
fry?
know who. No, the first name Beaver.
Oh,
French,
Beaver
French
fry.
fries. Yeah, no, not the. But that guy, he used to be an ex-lawyer. He was famous during the convoy time. He ditched Canada, lives in Florida now, and because of his lawyer, he broke it down and he said, "Yeah, I wouldn't post about that." So actually, I'm impressed with you guys.
Right. Type
Legal
spell it.
protection site.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
yeah.
He actually said that there's no substantial claim at all about that, and even before about the other, there's no way to prove anything.
Yeah.
So it's not, and
It's one of those things, right?
Well, no, because Trudeau and them they did pass that anti-hate. There's a new thing. We're on next level, right?
That's true.
You got to be careful.
We're
right?
technically terrorists right now talking about this stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I just want to see accountability and justice, and
Yep.
that's one thing we don't have enough of today. We have so much of everything else, but there's no accountability.
That's illegal to
and
talk
there's no
about, too.
justice.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Transparency
You know
is
what,
what
buddy?
I would really
You didn't
like.
bring me here to talk about
We didn't-
fucking bullshit.
We didn't
Did
bring
you?
you to stay out of jail yet.
Right. I'm tipping the canoe, boys.
But they're changing the laws to where like doctors can't speak against the government rulings. People
That
like
happened
us
a couple
can't
years ago. Bill
speak up.
C-34.
Yeah.
$200,000 fine. You're not allowed to say anything. You're not allowed to offer any other possible solution.
Right.
You're not allowed to go against anything against Health Canada.
So Trudeau's getting
Yeah.
his simple dictatorship that he always wanted.
Well, it kind of reminds me of like back when Buddy was trying to show everyone that the world wasn't flat. The way that he had to appeal to the church, otherwise he would be prosecuted to like the highest extent.
but he
and
did
so-
spend time in jail, I'm pretty sure.
A short time.
Galileo.
Yeah, a short time. But I've
Oh, it's
read.
Francis Bacon.
I used to have this book called "On the Shoulders of Giants," and I think they go over his story first. Dude, when you read the letter, it's just like he's just like, yeah. So, like, I know that like this is what we believe, but like if you just look at like these calculations and this like it shows something different, and like I know that this is what's true, but like I'm just showing you that the calculations and the math are showing something different. Like please don't hurt me. Like that's how he's talking the whole time.
Are
Because
you talking
like,
about Francis Bacon or you're talking about Galileo?
This is
Galileo.
probably Galileo.
Okay,
But
yeah.
back then it was like you had to tiptoe around everything because if the king of the time thought you were
the church.
Absolutely,
the church, but then
absolutely. The collusion of the
one
church
thing.
and state being together.
that was one thing.
Abso-frickin-lutely.
But if
Yeah.
you just felt like you were so smart that you knew more than say the king, they could chop your head
But
off or something.
All I'm
right?
saying is like the way that he was approaching it, like his life was on the line. Like essentially when people criticize the Canadian government, like if your life ends by going to jail, then like, you know, like, yeah, you're going to feel like your life is on the line. No one wants to go to jail. No. That's, you know, like.
Well, listen, no one wants to die, right? Like, look at those millions of people that went to World War I, World War II, just for our freedoms.
Yeah.
Like, every one of those people went to war. You didn't have to fucking make them go to war. They signed up. They all went. Like, I'm going to go die right now for my country, my freedom, my family, my rights.
Yep.
You try to get that going today, good fucking luck.
Yeah, they also had twice as much testosterone as the average man nowadays.
But they did have a draft as well. Like, there were a lot of people that came to Canada because they didn't want to go to war.
Who are these people?
He's like, I want to know.
Yeah. No, nowadays they're dead. They're just so old, right? But there was, like, I remember growing up, there was this hippie lady whose husband was already dead, but she said that they moved there from America because they were draft dodging.
Absolutely, a lot of people did that. They went up from the up to East Coast way, then the West Coast way, and they hid up in Canada.
And they go to the middle of nowhere cities where they can live out in the country. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, and there's now in the numbers. Remember, it's a numbers game. So you got 100 million people living in the U.S. There's going to be a percentage of people there that say, "Well, actually, I'm not going to die for our government and our country that completely sells us out every fucking time," right? So there's a lot of people that wake up on that too. Yeah. You need in order to have a good war and good soldiers, you need people that are pliable. You can't have people that stink outside the box. That's special forces unit.
You say stink outside the box?
Yeah. So you can't have that, and that's why you need a leader and a bunch of penguins, and that's fucking it.
Well, also, like I think with a country like Canada, if a conflict did arise, let's say we got into a conflict with India. You know, I know Karm's on our side, but
you would trade us in a heartbeat.
You know, a lot of the people that got here recently, are they on our side?
Yes.
You know,
well,
are they?
I mean, you can't
Definitely
say
not, man.
that about
I've been to
any
Quiznos a few
individual.
times, and I definitely got robbed at Quiznos a couple
there
of
you
times.
go. What you can say is that those people that came here from India were leaving oppression, so they don't want to come here and continue. It's not like they're sleeper cells that came here on orders.
It's interesting if you ask a lot of them who they would fight for. They will choose India. That's what they say.
They will.
And I don't think you could say that different about any race.
Not one of them's going to go, I'll take Canada. It's not going to happen.
No.
My whole family be killed tomorrow.
I don't think
it's
so.
one thing to like visit Canada and be like, oh yeah, no, I'd fight for them. It's another thing to make Canada your home and you don't want to live there anymore, but you're going to fight for there, even though this is where you want to live for the rest of your life. And that's how a lot of them think. And I shouldn't say a lot of them. When you have
multiculturalism, you're not going to have a lot of solitude. You're not. I mean, solitude. You know, it's where everyone sticks together because you have multiculturalism. That means you have multicultures living together, and everyone wants to have their own culture.
You're right. That's it. Karm, you're out of here.
But yeah, can't trust him anymore. He spent his whole life here.
Born
too multicultural here. It's not peaceful enough.
Well, yeah, in Europe, look at that. Europe, it's not the same. They don't multiculturalize. They do. That's what they're bringing in all these refugees for. But we as a country were built on that. So we were already poisoned at the very beginning.
I will say, you know, Amsterdam, for example, that is probably one of the most multicultural places in the world where it actually seems to work. Like a lot better than other places. Like
I know what you mean by that. When you go there, the Dutch have a great life, and there's so many. See, what happens in Europe is the Turks. The Turkish guys went everywhere, and that brought in that whole flavor of Islam, I guess. And
yeah, but I think with Amsterdam, I think what you have is an actual balance. Like there's not like a bunch of people from one country flooding it and then making an overwhelming majority there. Or population there.
Kickboxing, dance music, mushrooms.
Amsterdam?
That's all they do?
Amsterdam. Yeah.
Amsterdam's awesome, man. I love it there. And when you go there, you see it's just like...
It is very multicultural.
It's a mixing pot of cultures, but like it's not as much of a problem there as
Holland's
it is
not very big. Holland's not like a huge thing. You can drive through it in an hour and a half.
Amsterdam's small,
fucking
man.
huge.
I found it very small. You walk all around the place in like half a day.
Yeah, it's not fucking huge at all.
Never been there. But yeah, I mean, at one point, I'm
Been
sure
there a
it
few
was
times. It's
very
amazing.
white, and then all of a sudden they had immigrants come in, and now it's multicultural.
Well, the thing is, because of where they are, they get immigrants from everywhere.
But are the immigrants in the red light district? That's the question.
That's all
that
I
I
got.
got.
Let me tell you a little
How is
quick
that a
story.
question? Because you would know.
Well,
I don't bang
they're all there.
immigrants.
Basically, that's what I'm.
That's where you were.
That's my hypothesis of science.
Man, I'll tell you a funny story about Amsterdam.
Yeah.
So I decide to. It's early in the morning. One morning, I decide to go down. It's at 9 a.m. I'm gonna find me a spliff downtown and see Anne Frank house. It's very cool.
That's in Amsterdam?
It's right in Amsterdam. It's where the whole story is developed. And so when you go down there, I thought, oh man, it'd be really fun. I'm gonna grab a doob. I'm gonna go check it out, smoke this thing, and go check it out. So I did.
There's like 5 other dudes getting high.
No,
Did you get too high?
Yes, big time.
Yeah.
And so what happened here?
I knew it.
Is I'm sitting on the canal looking at the Anne Frank house, the study, just taking it all in. And okay, I'll have a few more hoots off this crazy weed, and puff, puff, puff. I throw it in the canal. I go around the corner, and 4 or 5 police cars, wing, 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 just run me over, basically, pin me against the wall, guns out. You stop it! I'm like, wait, what did I do? I did nothing. There was a robbery in the neighborhood, and I happened to walk around the corner at the exact time and fit a description. They arrest me, put me in the back of the car. And now I'm driving towards the police station, arrested for a robbery. And I'm like, no, you can check my pockets, guys. I have a plane ticket. I'm not robbed anything. And finally get a call. We have him. We caught this guy. And the police car stops. He's like, it's not you. So he checks my tickets. He goes, oh, man. So anyway, he goes, get out. We have to do stuff to do.
Doesn't even take you.
No, not to anywhere. Spits me out on the street. I feel like I was in a washing machine of craziness. And all of a sudden, I'm spit out in Amsterdam again. Like, this is 10. All happens in about maybe 15 minutes. It's crazy, this whole experience. So all of a sudden, I'm spit out in Amsterdam, walk around the street, just, Anne Frank, canals, Anne Frank. Yeah. So anyway, that was my crazy story that I had an interlude in your guys' program.
And you felt like Anne Frank for a second.
I did. I felt trapped. Yeah, I was hiding.
Do they care about like public smoking in Amsterdam?
You're not
No.
supposed to.
Yeah,
Well, at
listen.
least when I went, you're not supposed to, but they don't really care. It's kind of like if
They're
you
not
smoke
gonna arrest
around
you for
here,
it.
like,
They're
but that being said, you're supposed to keep it to the coffee shops. At least when I went, I don't know.
And
what
they're
it's like.
freaking everywhere. There's no real reason to be walking down the park and going,
Yeah,
and flaunting it in someone's face. I mean, you can smoke it everywhere. So
Yeah.
if you're going to be in a prick and go to the into where the museums are in the park and smoke in the park, you're pushing it.
Yeah, when I asked someone there, they were like, "You can do it, but like if you're blowing it in someone's face or you're near people, like they might have something to say and it might be a problem. But just keep it to yourself and it's fine. Like no one cares if you're like across the street and they can smell it. Like
Amsterdam is a wild place. Like
awesome.
it's everything goes 24/7. So it's you from one district to the next. You're like, whoa, this is crazy. Right?
They're giants. You two are.
They are giants. They are. They're both Dutch.
hey, where'd you
Both
go in the red
kickboxers.
light district?
I didn't go.
Yeah, tell me about your Amsterdam experience in red lighting.
You went.
Mushrooms, perhaps.
Karm goes to the blue light
I like
district.
The blue light district, where everyone's a bit friendly, and they like blue.
What is that? I don't
So
get it.
this guy was like taking us around, and then he's like, "You guys want to check out the blue light district?" And we're like, "What's that?" And he's like, "We'll hit that up before the red light district." And then so we're going down this place and down this street, and everyone starts going, "Oh fuck!" And I'm like, "What?" And I look ahead 'cause on the side, like there's like windows with like women, and then ahead is the blue light district, and then everybody
Cock and
starts going
balls.
crazy, and you look, and it's like. It looks like a girl, like a naked girl. And then you look down, and there's just this huge dick, and she's swinging it around, smiling, and like
Doing helicopters and
Oh,
shit.
dude.
Eh? Wee-hoo.
and everyone's like, "Oh no!" And Takashi, he's the one that took us around. He's just laughing, like, because none of us knew what the blue light district is, and
Never even heard of it.
yeah, now you
Yeah.
know. It's the
I'm
tr-
glad-
Most cities in Europe, they have red light districts. Like in Germany, sex is legal, so you can go to many different. Every
sex
city.
is legal.
Well,
Prostitution.
Prostitution.
Yeah.
Well, everything's illegal in
Selling
Canada.
sex
So.
is legal. And yeah, so you can be a dirty birdie over there all day long. It's accepted.
I know a person, I won't name him, but he back around the time I went to Amsterdam, and I told him like, "Hey man, the red light district is crazy. They're just women in like in windows." And he's like, "Oh really?" And he went there, and he spent a lot of money on prostitutes. And then he started going there like every like 3 or 4 months.
And switched to prostitutes.
Dude, he went there like I think he went to Amsterdam like 4 or 5 times in the span of like a couple of years. And
yeah, that's called a sex addiction. And I've met many of those guys in Thailand. That's exactly what it is. They're sex vacationists. That's what they do. They get ready to go. They bring their $10,000 and they go out there and they fuck everything.
Yeah, I know another guy who only travels for like sex resorts. Like I didn't even know that was like a real thing. Like he's like, yeah, no, we went to this part of the world.
What the hell does that mean?
So it's like a swinger resort.
Yeah, everyone checks in. You go by the pool and you sit down. You're like, hey, I like your wife. And you're like, hey, look at your wife. Hey, look at your wife. And everyone fucks.
Yeah, and so this guy, it's funny because every time I'd see him, he doesn't live in town anymore. So every time I see him, he'll tell me which resort he went to last because he makes decent money. He travels once or twice a year, and it's always to those. And so last time I was there, he's got his new girlfriend, and he's like, yeah, we went to where, I can't remember where he said he went, like what country. And I was like, oh, yeah, to the sex resort? His girlfriend looks at him like, how did he know that? It's just like, and then he kind of got embarrassed. It's like, yeah, like, you know, this time it was this. And she was just finding out that wasn't his first time. I kind of outed him. She thought she was special. It's like, no, you're just this year's sex resort
It's always
partner.
bad. When I was living over there, you'd see guys show up on vacation with their girlfriend, and you could tell if you're having a shitty relationship, do not be going to Thailand. It's over. Like that's it's called.
Lady boy will snatch you right up.
We do say this. We say never bring sand to the beach. Why do you show up with your old bag of sand? Have you not seen what's sitting around here all day long? And it's like that.
Damn.
So if you wives, if you think your husbands are going to Thailand just to do kickboxing, wrong. They're playing with the girls.
I never saw much of that, but I never went to
Liar.
Patong.
Oh, you didn't want to. Oh, that's why.
I never really, because especially at night, because I didn't want to drink and then drive all the way back. But I stayed in Shillong.
What about just taking a tuk-tuk home? That's a great experience.
Right. I was pretty broke back then.
Bro, well, yeah.
Yeah, right. And that's
Yeah.
kind
well,
of
that's another thing
expensive.
too. If you're not having the money, you're not going to enjoy yourself in Patong because it's all about the money.
But I assume, like in the back alley, in the shitty bars and stuff at night, you could see shit like that. But I was just asleep by like 7, 8 at night usually.
Oh well, there you go.
Waking up.
Yeah,
early
there's a
to
whole
go
other
train,
world
yeah.
that happens in Thailand just after you go to bed, buddy.
Yeah.
Like a whole other world. You've never seen this.
Right. But no, I had to wake up real early and get to training. Right.
You know the coaches, eh? Those guys drink whiskey all night long, smoke about 2 decks of smokes, get up in the morning before you do, and then get her do it again. Those guys are awesome. I used to see
They
our
all
Thai
sell
instructors.
tickets.
Cause, yeah, I used to think, man, this guy's looking at me shredding. He's like, must train every single day. The guy smokes 2 packs a day, drinks a liter of whiskey a day, and they party all night
Yeah.
and drive motorcycles on wheelies.
And everyone's a promoter.
Oh, everyone. I can get you a fight. You want a fight? No
Yeah.
problem. I get you a fight tomorrow.
You hear about Fight Circus? When
Fuck
you
yeah, I was a big part of Fight Circus.
Were you? I
Hell
love
yeah,
Fight
man.
Circus.
Me and
Really?
Quentin, me and
So you
Bob
know
Sapp and Quentin Jackson. We
John
all got
Nutt?
it was fucking Johnny Nutt. He's the man.
He actually is, eh?
He's the man, buddy. He throws some of the best fight cards and funniest shit I've ever seen in my life.
Chad's buddy was them.
So you
That's
know
what
who
he
I'm
said.
talking about. Yeah, so I saw the first Fight Circus a few years ago, or not the first one, but my first one was number 4, maybe. That's when I caught on, and I fell in love with it. I'm like, this is awesome. And they haven't really done much recently. I don't know what John Nutt's doing. He's
When
still
you-
putting stuff
They
on.
have
but
what they do is they have about 10 midgets and they're all dressed up as superheroes.
yeah, that
And
gets
they-
old though.
oh,
But
buddy.
it's awesome when
Yeah, I
they're
know,
like
but it's
running
funny.
around the event while it's happening.
Well,
like I've seen
and they
that.
get into
like,
trouble. Like, there's
well, they do
cause
the
trouble.
tug of
Like,
war.
Batman will fly out of nowhere and be shot into the ring. By
Oh,
a
for
cannon.
sure. So they got them
great.
all dressed up like superheroes, and then they'll have a bunch of like or the models to like do like a tug of war.
Oh yeah.
And then the midgets will kind of like help who's ever losing.
great.
They'll run to either
Oh, they
side,
love
and then when the whores fall in the pool, all the midgets jump on them, and it's
Yeah, I
kinda
hung out
funny.
with those guys in the back room, and I thought those are the coolest, funniest dudes ever, man. They had a great sense of humor.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah, and they're awesome fighting. Like their skills are amazing. He jumps up the ropes and double flips in the air. Like, it's great.
I'm a huge Fight Circus fan. I follow John Nutt because I always want to see what he's doing next. And
He's the boss, buddy.
for those that don't
amazing.
know, it's basically like a MMA / Muay Thai event in Thailand that's just like It's just wacky.
It's
like
freak. It's freak fights.
So freak fights. But so for example, they'll have like a spin the wheel. So it's like I agree to fight someone, but we don't know how we're fighting. So they spin the wheel, and every round is different. So it's like it'll be slap fighting, boxing only, or it'll be a tire match. They throw a tire. You got to put one foot in it, things like that, and just really makes it exciting. And every fight's different. Like the wheel, that's just for one fight.
And
But
they throw them in nightclubs, so it's really fun.
Yeah. And they'll have guys come out just wear blindfolds and fight. They'll have like the ring all lubed up for one fight. Like
it's like when they say that, I mean, the perfect name, fight circus. Because you don't know what you're gonna get. When you go to a circus, you get the bearded lady, you got the snake charmer, you got all these different things. Like wow, and that's what it's like. It's the same thing with violence.
And I think it was Bob Sapp and Rampage Jackson. They did a tandem fight against John Nutt and this other guy. So they're wearing a shirt together, and they both have one arm sticking out.
I've got a picture of me wearing that exact shirt.
So Rampage is like coming in with his left hand. Bob Sapp's using his right.
That's right.
Against another team.
Johnny
of guys
Nutt was in
that.
it. John was fighting
Nutt,
too. Yeah, and Bob Sapp bonks him on the head. Bonk. And
he goes down. That's what's awesome about John Nutt is he'll always try to fight in the main event in some way or another. One time, like he fought like two smaller guys in
That's
like
right.
That's what they show it on the TV.
It went viral. Oh yeah, they eventually beat him. But there's a moment where he whooped those guys' ass.
We just watched that yesterday, didn't we?
Dude, yeah, and the clip, it's got Lynyrd Skynyrd playing like the solo, and it's like when your dad's
and the referee
drunk.
gets involved too. He's a cool shit too. I can't remember his name, but he's super cool. And the referee will get in there, and he's tough. He knows how to fight. So all of a sudden, he'll get really mad and start scrapping people.
Yeah.
That's a small ring.
But the clip they always show.
Yeah, it's on the dance floor of the nightclub, so it's not a big place. You a couple steps, you're fighting.
Right.
Yeah, just so you know that's very small ring.
See the boys, see the superheroes all dressed
look
up
at
on the
this
stage.
So look, he actually does well.
I'm at this show. This precise show, I'm at this show.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
This is like what made it really go viral too. And this is the second round. In the first round, he actually whoops their ass at the beginning, and the clip, it's like when your dad's hammered and you try to take away his car keys.
And Johnny, but he can pound beers and hang out and still fight. Like he does it all.
Oh yeah, he looks like he's doing a bit of coke too. That
there could be some backroom.
He looks like an animal, man, like a party animal.
It's hard not to be out there when you're living that life.
Yeah,
it's almost impossible. Everything around you is party, go.
Yeah, that stuff is wild.
Everybody in the world that goes out there is on a good... See, when I lived out there, you have to understand, guys, I wake up in the morning and all I see is happy people. Mm-hmm. There's no negative shit. Everyone's on vacation. They're coming with their best fucking...
Eating a great diet.
Yeah, and they're so positive, and you're just leading the show like, yeah, let's go. And man, my average class is 40 members in a class, like everyone. So you do that 2 or 3 times a day. And it's amazing.
Oh, here's Blob Tang. You know Blob Tang, I guess, right?
Yeah.
So look, that's John Nutt, the guy in the vest there.
Yeah.
For those who don't know, he's the promoter of the event, and he'll just get knocked out in the main event all the time. Like he'll just step in and fight someone like Blob Tang, who's like this fat Muay Thai guy who can just. You know, he's pretty decent for a guy his size, but he does a lot of that, like, see how it's like that professional wrestling style of MMA? Yeah. They do a little bit of that lately.
He got out of the show.
They didn't always do that, but lately, like the last couple events, they seem to have added a bit more of that, and they bring Blob Tang in a lot more now.
They might as well just go full on.
I know, it's great, eh?
Oh, yeah, Blob Tang's a beast, too. For how big he is, man, he's actually had real fights in here, and dude, that guy can throw. He can kick like crazy.
You don't have to buy a bunch of insurance or any of that fucking crap. You can throw that fight card, just pay the police a couple $1,000 baht, and you're good to go. It's amazing.
Awesome.
That's what's great.
How much is $1,000 baht in Canada?
$40.
Damn, that's awesome.
That looks all like.
And you could live a week off.
That's really
baht.
WWE looking.
No, that's what I'm telling you. So like the whole event isn't like that though. Okay. It's just John Nutt when he fought Blob Tang, he does that. But normally he's in like real fights, and normally all the fights are real. But in the last couple of events, they seem to have added that like 1 or 2 fights that are like this. It's a popular thing, I guess. It's just like adding like a professional wrestling fight to your MMA card, essentially. But it's Fight Circus, so it's okay, I guess. I don't know.
No, I never really went out for drinks and party and stuff like that.
When you were in Thailand.
Yeah, I kind of just trained, and I did drink at like some events but then I felt so dehydrated after that I really laid off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're a good man.
Do they have Red
Well,
Horse
I
in
was
Thailand?
also, like I said, poor and broke, so I spent my money
When
on
you're
privates
listen, when you're
and
out there for a
stuff.
limited time,
Yeah.
don't waste your time with any of the crap.
Exactly, right.
It's a whole different because that's the experience you had
Oh, there's
is an
the
amazing
tandem shit.
experience, and you want to enjoy it for years.
And I was by myself.
Yeah.
So it's not like a
So
bunch
if
of
I was out
people
there
were
for a
like, let's go
limited
do
time,
this.
I would be just training only.
Yeah.
Swimming, surfing, training. That's all you're out there for.
Yeah, yeah.
And enjoy. And you know what? And then when you live there, you develop friendships and have buddies, and you go out at
Yeah.
nighttime. And nighttime is a very lively time. So you're out there, all night.
Right.
So that's the thing when you go home at 3 or 4 in the morning.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
so-
I really wanted to do the island hopping and going around checking out the different islands, but it was just too much money for me.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
you would have had to avoid training that I already paid for.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah. Well, they sting you at the gyms. The best thing to do is not get locked into those long-term memberships and that crap over there.
Yeah.
Is just to drop in here, drop in there. Hey, I'll tell you what, I'll negotiate. I wanted to train here for a week.
What gym did you
And
train
hit,
at?
hit 10
Tiger.
different gyms.
Tiger, right?
And Tiger's amazing.
Yeah, yeah.
It
It's
is.
one of the big ones.
It's
right?
like a university level.
It
There's
is. And
classes of
there's
all
said like
constantly-
Khalil Roundtree was there and
Yeah.
Rafael Fiziev. Like you told me about that guy before I ever saw him in the UFC,
Yeah, he
and
was
I've been a
teaching
fan of him.
class every day. He taught a class at 1 p.m. And
And he made it high up in the UFC
Yeah,
since after you trained
Who was
under
that
him.
guy?
Fiziev?
Yeah, the
He,
Russian guy.
Rafael.
Know him
Yeah,
very well.
Russian-
He trained in our gym as well. And
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
trained
Russian
lots
guy.
and lots and lots. And then he got his gym. He's got his job down the road. He's a super nice guy and one of the best trainers and fighters on the soy.
Yeah.
100%, buddy.
Yeah.
Well,
you
he
could-
made it in the top 10 of the UFC before he took a loss, I think.
Yeah.
Like he rose up fairly quickly because he was an exciting fighter.
Buddy, he's
And,
a beast. The guy's
yeah.
a beast. I've trained him many times. That guy's a super beast.
He
He
got his
knows-
fight with Justin Gaethje even. Like
Yeah.
that's
two of
crazy.
them, yeah.
I just remember the first time you're just like, "Hey, that's the guy who fucking
And what happens is
coached us."
guys like that, they go and earn a few bucks, but instead of blowing it in the U.S. or back in the U.K. where it's not anything, they take it to Thailand. They double, triple down because other guys will support that, and then they can buy a gym.
And their visas are real easy to get into Thailand.
Pretty much,
with
man. You
when
can do
you're
an
from
English
those Russian
visa. Once you
countries.
have cash, all that's easy.
Yeah.
If you're trying to do it budgetly and do this and do that, it's not going to work because
Yeah.
they weed out that. So what they want to do is to get you into like for me, I had to go buy a company. Once I bought a company, it took me a year or so to do a whole bunch of jumping through hoops just to get my 1-year visa.
Mm-hmm.
If not, you're going every month, 2 months. Every 2 months you have to leave. Or every 3 months.
You'd go
Is that
down
6
to
months?
Malaysia or something? Or?
No, you can only get a 2 month. You can only get a 1 month landing visa, and then you go into town. You pay 2,000 baht. You get another month, and then at the end of that you have to leave. So it's 90 days, not 90
Yeah.
days. It's 60 days. It's the maximum. you
Same
get.
with the Philippines. I think you get a month.
You
I
get
went there
90
for a
days.
month not knowing that, and
Malaysia's.
I was
90
there for like a day less than what I was
Wow.
supposed to be there for.
Yeah, that sucks too. If you show up there and you've overstayed, they'll ding you
Yeah.
big time. It's a big problem. That's
And
what
if
happened to me.
you do it too much, they won't let you back in.
Well, yeah. Shit. I was 4 years overstayed, so yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah, 2 years in prison. But I paid my way out of that jail cell.
Right.
2 years in prison,
That's what the deal is. Yeah, you get 2 years,
and you paid instead of going.
and the
Or-
first 3 months they chain you to your feet.
Oh, so you were in there for 2 years?
No, man, fuck no.
Oh,
I was able to.
I swear to God, no.
Run away
It's,
from
it's
that.
like, oh, sounds like you've been there.
Yeah.
No,
They-
I
they
know all
chained
about
me
it.
up.
100%. A lot of my friends. I'll tell you a great story about a buddy of mine. He was from like Norway. Kickboxing guy, amazing guy, and he got drunk one night and thought, "Oh, I'll just take some coconuts because there's coconuts everywhere." And there's a farmer had coconuts in this area, and he drove up, grabbed a few coconuts, and went home. Somebody seen him do that, ratted him out, and the police arrested him in the morning. Came in his place, grabbed him, and he had to go to jail for 1 month for stealing coconuts. And when he was in jail, the guys be like, "What are you doing here in Thailand anyway?" And most of the guys in jail are nice to you, and so they kind of like, "Hey, okay, you're every day. If you want that top bunk, you have to fight somebody." And so he'd be like, "Fucking sounds good to me." So he would just fight someone every single day, and it was put on a good Muay Thai match, and he would have to fight every day for his top bunk, and that's how he survived his month in jail. The
Wow.
first day, so he fought every day that he was in there.
Muay Thai fights.
Muay Thai fight.
Yeah,
So they square off and they have open areas outside, and they'll just or they have rings too, boxing rings. So where it depends on where they're at, and they'll just go in the ring or go on the outside, and they'll have a fight, and everyone gets around and
They give you gloves.
Okay, boys, I got money to invest.
You
Let's
can
do this.
fight your way out of jail, can't you?
yeah, that's a big thing. You
There's
make your
people
make,
that
you
were
make
like
it on the
lifers.
kickboxing team, and then you can work your way out, which you know about that movie where that guy done. But that's not the.
I've
only
actually
case.
never seen the movie. No, I just heard that it's
Incredible.
possible.
Incredible. Watch that
Sorry, I've
fucking
heard of the movie, but yeah, you could be a bad motherfucker in jail for the rest of your life, and if you're a good enough fighter, you can get out. Like, I don't mean you beat the guards up. You win enough fights, you can win your freedom. It's crazy.
That's right. It's exactly how it works. If you join the state boxing team and then you fight out of state and you start winning, they'll give you you got a better food, you get better this, better that. So a lot of people do that exact avenue.
Hell yeah. We got a couple Red Horse in the fridge here.
Red Horse.
Did you get some glasses? Do you have glasses?
No, not here, unfortunately.
Did you guys hear about this a toilet paper fire this week?
Yeah, that disgruntled employee.
In Ontario, someone lit a toilet paper factory on fire. We have a video on the
What? The
Discord.
whole factory, like Scott's Paper Company.
He himself,
Yeah.
he filmed himself doing it because they weren't paying them enough.
So why would you film yourself?
Oh,
doing
you don't
that?
have the headphones, so you can't hear it. So it's not playing right now, but just so you know, this guy, he got upset because they're not paying him a living wage apparently. So he filmed himself lighting the whole place on fire. Now
You hear that, Karm?
Now he's going to go to jail for a long
Lighting
time.
fires.
He lit like an entire
Burning down
warehouse on fire.
$200 million Kimberly Clark
Take it.
warehouse. Temporary
good
toilet
for you.
paper shortage across the U.S.
Don't like it.
A fire recently broke out in Ontario, California, destroying a $200
We're just listening to this
Kimberly
video here.
Clark
You can't-
Oh yeah,
warehouse.
you can't hear.
Following the fire, police quickly identified the arson suspect, Kimberly Clark employee Chamel Abdul Karim. Investigations revealed that the 29-year-old
Sounds
man
AI.
opened fire in retaliation after becoming dissatisfied with his wages and working conditions.
What?
Fortunately, all
Yeah,
warehouse
he
employees
filmed himself
evacuated
doing it
safely,
and
there
lit
were
an
no
entire.
Hey, what do you guys think
warehouse
about
down
that? What do you think
arrested
about
for
what you just
burning
seen
down
there? Does it seem a bit?
His
$200
name's
million
Camille
Kimberly
Abdul
Clark
Jabbar
warehouse.
or something.
course.
So, I don't like that.
You know,
That's for sure.
What if it was?
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I heard the Abdul-Jabbar, and I'm like, reminds me of Real TV back in the day.
Poor
if you
Kareem
remember.
Abdul-Jabbar.
Yeah,
Poor guy.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar used to be the host of Real TV back in the
So,
day.
but no, like when you guys look at that
so-
video, does it not look fake?
no, that's a real video.
It was real. He literally like held
There's-
his own phone and filmed himself lighting it on.
Yeah,
Well, there's a difference between him lighting a bag of toilet paper and then that whole warehouse being burned down.
for sure. But
I didn't see the
What
transition
you
between
saw,
that.
what you saw was
I
what they
seen that-
showed on the news. But we've seen the actual video of him doing it that he posted online himself, and he goes around lighting them all on fire, and the whole time he's like, "If you would have just paid us a fucking living wage, this would never happen." And it's like
And where's he from?
Ontario,
Canada.
I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but really, traditionally, is that where he's
I don't know.
from?
Where do you think Abdul
His name,
Jabbar's
yeah,
come
exactly. Old Akbar. He's just got Akbar just got in the fucking
He sounded
country,
pretty white,
and
though.
he's so mad about things. He's burning down a warehouse. What a bunch of horse shit.
Yeah.
I think it's a conspiracy.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Even earlier, many times I wanted to say that, so we'll just leave it at that.
Really?
No, tell us, Karm.
What's the conspiracy? They just
Where's your radar? Karm has a radar.
Toilets, yes, yeah.
Exactly.
Big
It seems
toilet
wrong that he
paper.
would run around burning those toilet paper, right?
I've only seen brown guys burn cow shit to bless a house. Actually,
Where was that?
it's a real thing.
They toss it
That's-
around. Yeah.
That's what
Honest.
like I know this Hindu guy, and he was blessing his house and
With shit.
cow shit. They burned it. They burned.
Do you
the-
think he made a mistake and it wasn't the wheatgrass?
He
or not wheatgrass,
he
or-
mistook it for sage.
Yeah,
Guy's a
it's the sage.
fucking
That's what it
far
was.
right and white nationalist fucking guy. What the fuck you talking about? Fucking shit in there.
It's a real thing.
Never heard of this
They
either,
also
Karm.
have a
It's total
shit
attack
throwing
against you.
festival.
The
Oh,
white
yeah.
man and
yeah.
a dog.
You're
God damn it.
you're a Christian. You wouldn't even know.
Yeah.
You don't
not
bless
for
your house with cow shit.
No, and neither do you.
No, I don't. I don't claim to.
No, I don't think anybody in this room has ever picked up a cow patty and lit it on fire and blessed anything.
Well,
Have
I
you?
mean, come on.
come on. We get a little wild on
Oh,
a
redneck
Saturday
fun.
night once in a while.
Both of them.
Right away,
Yeah,
it's like,
right
Chad,
on
you
the
have no
wall.
idea, buddy. My
You don't
fingers
know
stink of
bud.
shit.
I don't know shit about shit.
All right,
don't
this
know shit about
conversation's
cow
turned to
shit.
shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so where are we at? What are we're hating on,
shit.
we're hating on a few people. Well, we need to go back to hating
Who-
on
We
some-
hate-
hating on
on?
Jews. We hating on
Oh, yeah.
blacks.
Ma, hating on the blacks, hating on the Jews, you
yeah.
stinky fucks.
There's
you
this.
tanks.
Jews
There's this
especially.
other story this week where a school bus almost got smoked by a train. Did you see that?
What
I
happened?
got it on the Discord as well. Andrew.
Okay.
Yeah, so this school bus driver lady got arrested because she like parked on a track, and the bus got clipped. Like
Oh, my
just
so in the
about
movies you see this.
just about smoked, but it got clipped by a train.
Whoa.
And just this person filming here, luckily to actually document. But
you'd be
see, she
surprised.
just pulls forward,
Oh.
and it actually did touch the bus.
There's nobody on the bus. There's kids in the
Oh
There was kids on the
my
bus.
God.
Oh my goodness.
And they're all just screaming and shit.
They're like, yeah, let me off right now.
Yeah,
We don't
and
trust
she
you anymore.
just
The
pulled
bus driver's like,
2
stay
feet
behind
forward.
the line.
They show her picture. She looks drunk as shit. Allegedly, don't sue me. But
Is that the bus driver?
That's the bus driver.
that's the bus
It's a
driver.
DEI.
No, the bus
Fucking
driver
guy
is
looks like he
this.
stole the bus, man. That's
It's a
bunch of
white
shit.
man.
Yeah. The bus driver is this old lady that looks fucking haggard.
Fuck, it looks like Kimbo Slice.
Yeah. But imagine that's your kid and you're just like sitting there watching.
Oh yeah.
Like freak the shit out of
Absolutely.
it. The
Kimbo
kid
Slice
alone.
drives my bus.
Yeah, that chick, maybe not fired, but retrained at the very least. But
Fired, gone, do not. No. Like you know that you're on a train track.
Yeah. Well, she stopped after though. So is there an intersection like right after it? Because like, why else did she stop like that right there?
That person is an idiot.
Yeah, absolutely. But for example, like I'll be driving on foothills and someone will go to turn left, and instead of pulling into the middle area, they'll leave their ass hanging out in the lane. So you have to stop or you're going to hit them. And it's like people don't know where the ass end of their vehicle is. And that's a fact. Like people are retarded.
Yeah.
Like most people that drive are retarded.
But when it's your job, dude.
Yeah, you should be better at
It's
it.
your job.
Yeah, when you're a
They're driving
professional
around wearing a
bus
mask.
driver.
Right.
Yeah.
The moon landing.
Hey, let's get.
thing,
Hey, what do you guys think
got
about
back
this?
to
What do you
Earth
call
this
that? What was that moon landing called?
Artemis.
Yeah.
Armidius.
Fuck me.
I thought it was Artemis. Too.
Artemis. What's Artemis mean?
Moon landing.
What does
No,
Armidius
what's
mean?
the name Artemis mean? Where does it come from? What's it mean? Let's
Artemis.
get into that.
Clyde Frog.
Do you know this? This is this goes back to like
did you
Roman
see-
mythology, I believe,
This is the
I was wondering
conspiracy?
about the Roman.
or
or
Greek
maybe-
mythology.
Ah.
Yeah.
Or maybe-
Artemis, that has to do with the guy with the feathers on his heels.
No, Artemis Gold.
No.
It's a local gold mine.
This is how the science works, though. We just sit here and speculate the whole time. Look it up. What does it mean, Andrew? The meaning is uncertain. Okay, scholars propose several possible origins. Most common interpretation derives from the ancient Greek word Artemis is probably how it's pronounced.
Artemis, of course.
Meaning safe, unharmed, or uninjured.
Interesting.
Yeah. So that's the conspiracy.
Well, what's funny is they showed a picture of them in the cockpit, and they had like a toy floating around with them, and a green screen.
yeah.
A green screen. Like there's like what's those words and lettering? It didn't
Fake.
work. Something
Moon's
happened.
fake, anyways.
Well, who know? Do you think they went to the moon?
apparently
they
they just got back.
They showed
today,
some
though.
mean pictures. What do you think of those pictures, guys? Let's show them. The pictures are fantastic of that moon.
Get it?
You mean
And
the
no,
CGI?
But I'll tell you what,
Artemis-
not one star.
Artemis.
I've never
goddess
seen
of
a
the
star.
hunt.
Every moon picture, no stars.
No stars.
Not one. Ever.
Not one.
Ever seen. It's all black and looks like a shitty picture from 1955.
Oh, but have you-
That's what those old guys said.
have you
They never
seen-
saw stars when they were up there.
So
No stars.
Yesterday, I saw a compilation of astronauts getting asked about the stars when they're on the space station or whatever,
Yeah.
This is what
or
I
on a
wanna hear.
shuttle, and it's so weird. Like some of them will say yes, some of them will say no, and then some of them like freak out when you ask them. And like there was 3 of them, and the one guy's like, we see them, but only sometimes. And then the other one, like he catches eyes with them, and he's like, stop. Like
Puts his fist up
it's
real
I
like,
will punch your stars out
dude,
of your
like
head.
it's so sketchy, like the way that they answer that question. It's like
And
there is
what-
no straight answer.
So if it's sketchy, that gives you the inclination that they're obviously lying.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of weird things with that, you know. Buzz Aldrin, when he was asked about like if he actually went to the moon, like he said all sorts of cryptic stuff. Like he has he has said things that like when asked about later, he gets mad about. Like
Stanley Kubrick has been videotaped saying, I did this, I filmed it, I did all that in the studios. He's already come out and confessed this. There's video footage of him confessing this.
Yeah,
before he died.
Kubrick said that, and he, that's a whole.
And he was involved in the huge other, all the other
Yeah.
shit too. Eyes Wide Shut was him showing the global elite what they do and how they behave, and we got a good dose of that, and that he got killed for that shit.
And when it comes to the moon landing footage, I do believe that he filmed it because they had like what we saw of the moon landing, like some of the people, and I don't know if this is an official statement, but some people in the government have said that they didn't know if it was going to go well or not, so they filmed something just in case. They were going to
Right.
And what happened was
they're in competition with the USSR at the time, and it was so intense
exactly
competition.
they had to make it. They had to be the first people on the moon. So
According to his story.
I'm just saying they had to be the first people on the moon. So they say that they did go, but the footage is fake because they filmed. They were going to play that regardless, but they actually did go. That's what they say.
Karm, weigh in on this. You know about this. You've studied a little bit about it. What do you think?
No, it's we had many conversations throughout what we were talking about. It's his.
we've
it's
talked
his
about this.
story. So it's just
Whose story?
Well, do you believe
His
that? Do
story.
you believe that those guys
his
went to the
story.
moon? Did those guys go to the moon?
Is the moon
Artemis,
real?
Artemis. No, they didn't.
no, I don't.
Where'd they go?
Well,
What happened to them?
well, they admitted that we couldn't go back, and that we had more technology in the iPhone now than it did back then, but we don't have it's too painful to recreate the process.
We lost the technology to go there. Apparently,
Yes, yeah.
That's what they say. That's what their story is.
official.
We
I
lost
think,
it.
I think, because I mean, right away they show the planets in perfect form, and they show
Well, they
this-
also
no
say over and over
stars.
again about the
But
Van,
it's the
Van
same
Allen
fucking
belt.
picture too.
Yeah.
Like every
Well-
time they show the picture of the Earth, it's the same fucking.
Well, that's
photo.
actually
Same Earth?
something
no,
that
it's not. No, it's
they
not.
just
No,
got
okay,
caught
it's not
doing
the same
that.
exact same, but anyway.
CGI.
They just got caught doing that. Just recently, they released some new pictures of the Earth, and they're literally like over 10 years old. Like one of them was shared in 2009. One of them was shared like 30 years ago or something. And it's like they think that people aren't going to notice. But what happens is when NASA releases these pictures now, people are throwing them in a reverse image search, and they're coming up. It's like, oh, this exact picture.
Yes.
And it's like the clouds on the Earth are in the exact same place. The Earth is in the exact same spot. Everything's exactly the same. It's the same identical picture, and it was in a book in 2009. And they just released it recently, like a few days ago, from my understanding. And we're like, oh, yeah, look at this new picture of the Earth. And it's like, it's crazy. They try to get away with so much stuff.
Space is gay.
This
retarded.
is a pretty bold statement then, because apparently this is true. And I told you that I didn't do the work to check it. Oh, but
I trust you.
there is no non-CGI picture available on the internet of space ever, or a video, or
Right.
ever. So even what we're talking about today about that was like, well, it's not even.
But they live streamed though.
Or did they?
They live streamed from the moon.
Can we watch it? You mean like when they had Elon Musk with the
Yeah.
car and it
No,
was like a string on a
I mean, I know
thing?
what you mean, but no. Apparently, just last
Hot
week,
Wheels?
those Artemis guys live streamed from space, staring at the moon, and whatnot.
You see in the stream, like at the bottom, like words start showing up as if like something got turned the
On a
wrong way,
ball,
like
yeah.
went in with like a green screen, and it's like it's weird. Every time they do a live stream to astronauts, there's
Yeah.
like weird anomalies in the video that
Right.
always happen. They'll drop something and it'll drop. It's like, and then the one video I saw, like, because they always say that they're on harnesses, they're not
Yes.
actually like floating.
Yeah.
And then the one buddy drops like a beach ball, and as it goes down, the one guy goes to grab it, but he's on a harness. So he like goes like this, and they all kind of just oh yeah, no, that didn't happen. So that thing didn't fall, and you didn't just try to go reach for it. And like, think about it, if there's no gravity and you go one way, how do you stop yourself, right? And like, it's a weird bit of footage. We're supposed to believe that things work a certain way in space, but they don't. It doesn't always work that way when they're on a live stream. I don't know why.
Never question.
Almost
the
never.
science.
Yeah.
Never question the science.
No.
Yeah. Hey, Andrew, can you pass me your bottle opener?
Is that them?
Please.
That's them streaming
I don't know.
the old moon.
I don't know this one.
They never went to the moon. They just looped around it, I guess.
How about the Indians? They landed on the moon. My
Indians?
Facebook profile was the a roti.
The Indians. I heard
Space
something
Indians.
about that. Yeah, Space Indians. Indians in space. That sounds like a movie.
Yeah, no, that was the best one because they had
This curry is out of this
Yeah.
world.
Mustachio. That'll be a funny one to bring out. She was the official Indian moon landing. This is my part in that because it's unbelievable, actually, how fucking real it looks. Your guys is fucking white people and shit.
Us?
Yes, fucking
Your
Us
guys
white
is
people?
fucking white people and shit.
That was
Yeah, yeah.
racist.
Nothing.
Wow.
Wow.
Nothing on this fucking shit, buddy. We're taking over. Don't fucking around.
I can tell.
Tim Hortons. don't fucking-
Trust me.
we got a mafia
Definitely taking over BC. You know, it's just 100%.
taking over the world.
The world, damn it.
That's right.
Shake
That's
your
okay,
saber.
buddy. You know what? I love curry.
Yeah,
So fucking
Yeah.
bring it.
exactly.
The food is good. So look at this. This is amazing. I can't believe people
What?
believe this. It's science. Never.
These are the
question
Indian
the
space
science.
shuttles?
Yes,
These are your
the first
homies.
one above. Oh my God, it's unbelievable. I
Were-
love
were you
that.
there?
I love how people love. They
Jeez.
believe this. I love that.
It's got to be real.
It's unbelievable. No, the one. It's a very top one there. Mustachio. What India saw will be a good one. Right here. Holy shit. This is it right there.
Yeah, but it's a short.
Oh, it just goes right.
What's that? SpongeBob's
Too
fucking
That
spaceship?
literally is it.
Yeah. No, Karm was in that
It's an
thing.
EDM spaceship, yeah.
I love how the Indians are. We've been there too. We've been there.
I swear.
Yeah, okay, guys. Thank you very much for your SpongeBob car. And
Believe me.
It looks like one of the little things from what's that, Galactica?
buddy, it's totally
Remember that game?
it's totally
It is.
some guy with his local camera just put like a toy. Doo doo.
It is.
Like
That's
this.
the best part about it. Look, they're clapping. There's an Indian multi fucking
We've
guy.
landed on the moon.
They're right there.
Oh.
That's him being happy.
Hey, look. Look at this.
India.
Wow. It's like fucking looks like asteroids.
It is. That's exactly what's wrong.
Galactica.
Aging me out. Oh my God, I'm so fucking happy, so proud.
You're
Yeah.
proud
Fucking-
of your people.
The white guy, no.
We
No.
are just as good.
Yeah. India.
Look at that flag fucking flying.
Yeah,
He's so
this
proud.
multi-
Yeah.
he used to be
Damn.
a T man. They got a his
He made-
story
he's
about
like,
him.
do I
He's from
keep play-
Desjardins.
It's good as Helen Keller. Yeah,
he's
it's
like-
a good one.
Desjardins.
Yeah,
He's
no,
like,
he
do I
was a-
keep doing it?
He was a T. He was poor. He was on the street. Yeah, that's why he made it to the richest prime minister ever. Yes.
Mm.
They
Cool.
went to the Dark Side of the Moon here too.
Well,
Remember
good
that
on
song?
him. You know?
Dark Side of the Moon.
What's their
It's got
thing
a little
called? What's their
darker.
space
The brown
program
side
called?
of the moon.
Chandraman?
It's got a little darker.
That's their space program called Chandraman. Check that out. Let's go look at that.
Chandriman.
Chandraman. Look at how happy they are.
Nice,
Fuck,
man.
we made it, guys. All these years. We
Yeah, I went
waited.
in deep into the Dark Side of the Moon and went to KarmSpiracies and looked into everything and make sure. So
Really?
don't worry, guys.
KarmSpiracies.
We trust you.
Yeah, I studied the songs. I have to talk to Jared about it later, but
Yeah.
Soundgarden.
Soundgarden.
That's right.
So
The letter G,
you're talking
like
about
garden.
the lead singer of Soundgarden or their songs?
It's a later topic.
Oh, that's a later topic. Just like the
You
baby
threw
oil.
that in the fucking mix, buddy. I'm super interested now.
Hey, there's two things
Why
we
you
don't
hate
talk
them?
about on the podcast: Soundgarden and baby oil.
Oh, yeah.
Karm's rules.
Known for baby oil.
Karm's made all the rules so far. All 2 rules we have are Karm.
You know what's so funny? You talked about earlier. You said your friend, and then it's like you kind of ratted the guy out.
For what?
Karm's got
And
you
we're
by the
gonna do it
balls,
again.
buddy.
Yeah.
So wait.
You literally-
You fucked up
Is
now.
is that recorded?
I ratted my bro out. I didn't say any names.
See,
However, we did get a comment.
Karm's
though,
calling in life
asking-
is to be a fucking
Asking
lawyer.
about what?
You would be
you
the
got a
best
comment?
lawyer, Karm. The best. Fighting in court every day. You didn't say that. Listen, asshole. I know exactly what I said. You stupid fuck. That's Karm. He would get you every time. Karm, he would. He would. There's no, buddy. I've tried arguing with this guy. It's impossible.
I know, 'cause he doesn't listen to logic.
Halfway through, I question my own insanity. And I go, fuck. I'm kind of stupid. Or something's wrong with me. And then later on, I'll go, oh fuck, Karm. Genius.
He'll get you, yeah.
Fucking genius.
Yeah.
Karm did predict all the climate crisis stuff. That's it. Kind of became the next big issue after COVID, and he did.
Yep.
He did predict it.
He did.
Or
he stood up.
He quoted
stood up
someone
for it.
else that predicted it, anyways.
Well, either way, it was predicted.
It was brought to our attention by Karm.
Yeah, it was brought to the dark side of the moon's attention. Because basically, Prince George is the dark side of the moon. You know, there's not much going on up here, is there?
It's all closing down here. How about the 2 banks on Victoria? 2 banks. That's a highway. 16.
Which bank?
Which
2 banks equals a
The
highway.
fuck are you talking
That's
about?
right. That's right.
Victoria
English,
Street,
English
2
is
banks.
second
That's a
language. I go every time.
Holy.
Buddy,
Okay.
listen, when you speak
White
English
guys,
and then
right?
Punjabi,
You're just jealous of
We're
a
lost.
lot
Say it in
of
Punjab
comment,
first.
yeah.
The
You guys
credit
just wait.
union is Bruce.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty quick, they're going to make
Tim
fun of
Horton.
us.
Order. Okay. And then they got the one in Tigris one.
Ooh.
Okay.
And what about them? They're closing?
They're making a
On
highway.
the post. Close.
Closed.
So
Door closed.
it's weird. I can understand you so much better.
Yeah. It's clear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When he speaks normally, I have to go, fuck, what did you say?
I grew up
Speak
with
up
this
for
accent.
fuck's sakes.
Yeah.
As soon as he
what,
puts
you're-
Indian language, I'm like, fuck, I totally understand what you're saying, honey.
They're shutting down banks, is what you're getting at?
Yeah.
Didn't you hear what he said?
No. But why? Why are they shutting these banks down?
Yeah.
Damn government.
Goddamn government,
no.
I tell you.
I tell you, she kicked my dog.
Yeah.
Well, now it's getting into a native fucking thing.
Yeah.
We all start off Punjabi and now we're all speaking native. Yeah, like, fuck that shit.
Why? I wonder why.
Hey, do you
they're
guys ever remember
shutting down banks.
Sprockets? Oh, fuck.
Oh,
Sprockets
Brockets. No, no,
99.
Sprocket 9, or is it Sprocket or Brocket
It might
99?
be Brockets.
I
It is
got
Brockets.
an
Brockets
old blue
99.
car and
That's
it looks
it.
pretty good.
And
Just
we're
coming
copyright.
down right now from the reservation, and I spoke to my sister, and she said, "Go fuck yourself." See, that was fantastic.
Brocken
And he
Andy
would
is
just go off
absolutely
on and
legendary.
on and on. He was fucking. He was,
Yeah, yeah. Was that like some like
Well,
little
no,
radio
he was an
station
Indian
or what
guy.
was it?
He was an Indian guy.
Yeah,
and he would
yeah.
just go off about Indian
This
reserves
native
and
guy,
shit.
yeah. And it's like,
And,
I
but
got,
it was
be like,
fantastic.
I got an old blue car and it looks pretty good. I took out the back seat so I could haul firewood.
That's
You
actually
remember that song? That's
I remember all the
fantastic.
lyrics to that song. I heard it in high school, actually. It stuck with me for some
Rockets
reason.
99. It
I
was
always
a
thought it was
radio
so
show.
funny.
Dude, it was big. That was actually Canadian history. They actually hacked like actual pirate radio. Like we should be bowing down. Like
It should be.
that's what it was, yeah.
I agree with that.
Yeah,
Carm.
I'm.
Oh,
for
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Whatever happened to that guy?
I don't think
Let's call that guy up. Next
The
time we have a
Prime
show,
Minister.
we're calling
Let's
Brockets
vote him
up.
in.
We're going to question, buddy, how, when,
Dude.
and why, and we love you. We
We love
encourage
you.
it.
Yeah, no.
We love you.
That was awesome.
Yeah,
If you're listening right now, Brockets, we love you, buddy.
yeah.
For those that don't know, this guy just like no,
Most
I've never
racist
seen
guy
his
ever,
face. I don't know what he looks like. But back in the day when we were downloading stuff on like LimeWire and Kazaa and all that, you'd get these funny songs that would pop up and you'd click on it and like it was Brocket 99 and
Yeah.
it'd just be these weird like Rez songs. They're always comedy, but like it was like
Always.
Rez songs. Like
Legendary.
one of them was called the Lysol rap.
That's fantastic.
Lysol, the Lysol rap. Get you hammered and it tastes like crap.
No idea.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's
Lysol only costs $5, kills the brain cells and fucks you up. Like that's the kind of shit that they would make songs about.
was it
And
like a
that's funny
local
shit,
kind
buddy.
of thing?
It must have been.
I
It
think
wasn't
he was
Prince
from
George,
Saskatchewan,
Yeah,
though,
but
like or Saskatchewan, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Manitoba, maybe. Brilliant,
Yes.
though. Absolutely.
it's like a
brilliant.
pirate res radio. Is
Like Karm said, I don't know how the fuck he figured that out.
yeah, but
do that. That is excellent.
it got recorded and saved.
I gotta share a story. It's an unbelievable story, actually. If anyone went to Lakewood Junior Elementary School,
I did. Oh no, secondary. I went to secondary.
My brother went there at this time, and if you are just imagine, it's like it's funny they call all schools institution. It was a big jail, and it was like they had
It's true,
some
they
guy.
built fucking schools like jails here. Man.
It was still a residential school.
No, it's
back when he
unbelievable.
went
Actually,
to-
no, literally, there's no difference. That's a discussion for another. The exact bricks, the windows, everything is exactly the same. They even call it an institution. It's the same. It's a fact. That's a conspiracy. But this is what happened is the guy, buddy, his name was Pascal.
Oh, Pascal.
He hacked in to the fucking school auditorium system.
So you could talk on it?
No, he was like, and he played Adam Sandler's Or Are You All Gonna
goat.
Laugh at Me?
Ah,
The episode,
Hey, goat.
the one with the principal that goes,
Fantastic.
oh, I'm gonna move all the girls into my office and the volleyball team. I'm gonna
don't
jack
remember that
off to
one.
them and stuff.
Oh, yeah. Hilarious
I
as shit.
remember
So he
elementary
patched
And
his-
it went on for like half of the wheezing guy, and everyone just like And so a lot of people had never heard of it before.
Oh, yeah,
right?
super funny.
Then they busted into his locker, and Buddy uses Discman to hack into the wires. Like most
This is
unbelievable
brilliant.
legend. I know, dude. This guy,
legend.
I can't believe the guy must be a millionaire, like tech
Crypto,
giant.
You guys,
That same
you're
guy's
to be.
outside your gym right now.
I can't
pissing
believe
on
it.
You guys have been scamming people for years, eh? Your people.
My people,
What do you?
you people. That's part of
I
our
still get
genetics,
calls
baby.
from your people every day.
That's
trying
part
to
of my
scam me.
genetics,
Me
right? Yeah.
too.
No matter
Yeah.
what you say, everything is like it's not supposed to be bartered, but for us, yeah.
I made the mistakes.
Yeah. Every last thing, and that can get us in big trouble. Oh, you know? That's right. Little English.
Somebody
That's what I
going to
say.
get to hurt real bad.
Yeah.
Well, boys, it's been a fun night tonight.
Is it time to sign off here?
It's around 9:30.
Yeah,
I
that
think
was
it's
90 minutes.
it's been a good night. You know, we didn't-
Appreciate it. Appreciate you guys showing up.
Well, we're really, really thankful for you guys inviting us, and I appreciate for Karm and all you guys to let me in on this adventure.
Anytime
it's
you
always
want
fun when you
to.
come
I know
back.
it's hard to get here on Fridays when you have class and everything like that, but
Not for me. I'm homeless, so I just
Right, right.
later on the street.
Just
you're
walks
out there
over,
already.
it's like-
yeah,
Yeah.
This is actually the first few hours I get to dry and nice and warm, and
I was like, "Where do you want me to drop you off?" He's like, "Wherever. It's cool.
I'll just go Rainbow Park.
Anywhere I lay my head is my home."
That is it. I'm a little hobo.
Spent
And
too much
Karm's a
time in
little
Thailand.
hobo. All right, guys. God bless you.
Okay, guys.
Thank
have a
you
good
so
night.
much.
Thanks for watching.